students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. Friends, I am regularly posting the videos. I hope you all are getting and studying at home. Friends, this is my 10th video of index number, the first lesson of statistics subject standard 12 Gujarat board. In my last video, we have completed the exercise 1.4. In this video, I am going to explain you some typical examples, illustrations. So let's start. Friends, before starting the sum, I would like to share one note to you. Please note it down. When importance or weight is given for different commodities and general index number is asked, then formula of cost of living index number as per family budget method will be applied to find the general index number. Means normally to find the general index number we used to apply total of index number divided by number of items, but when importance or weight is given, at that time we will apply this formula: general index number is equal to sigma iw upon sigma w. So friends, take out your textbook and open page number 39. On that illustration 21, I have written this question here. The prices of 3 items A, B and C among 5 items increased in the year by 90%, 120% and 70% respectively with respect to the year 2010. So friends, they have given us total 5 items. Among them 3 items A, B and C. I write here A, B and C. Again we read the sum. The prices of 3 items A, B and C among 5 items increased in the year by 90%, 120% and 70%. Means A is increased by 90%, B is increased by 120% and C is increased by 70%. So whenever increment is given in percentage, then add that percentage into 100. So you will get directly the index number. So for A, they have said that A is increased by 90%. So 100 plus 90, we will get 190. For B, 120%. So 100 plus 120, we will get 220. And for C, 70% is increased. So 100 plus 70, we will get 170. Now again back to the sum. Whereas the price of 2 items D and E have decreased by 2% and 5%. So if decrease is given, then subtract from 100. So 2 more items D and E. D is decreased by 2%, means 100 minus 2, we will have 98. And E is decreased by 5%. So 100 minus 5, we will have 95. So friends, we found the index number for all 5 items. Now we read the sum. Item A is 4 times important than item B. So friends, they have not given the weight or importance directly. They have given the information as per equation method. Again we read, item A is 4 times important than item B. So till we don't know the weight of B, we can't assume weight of A. So B is our base. So we have to suppose any number as a weight of item B. So suppose we will not write the statement directly, we assume that weight of B we take 10. So friends, in textbook they have taken 1, you can assume any number. I have taken here 10. So A is 4 times of B, so A will be 4 times means 40. Again back to the sum. Item C is 6 times important than item A. Means to get the weight of C, we have to multiply A by 6. So 40 into 6, we will have 240. Then again the importance of D and E is 2.5 times. Friends, 2.5 means 2.5. So 2.5 times of B. So to find the weight of D and E, you have to multiply B with 2.5. So 10 multiplied by 2.5, we will have 25 for both D and E. So friends, now we have I and W both. So to find the general index number, as we have discussed in the note, we have the formula sigma IW upon sigma W. So we will find I and W by multiplying I and W. So friends, I have multiplied IW and I have make the summation, means I have make the total of sigma IW and sigma W. So just put the value 55425 divided by 340 and we will have 163.01. Now we will go for one more important sum. Open page number 57 on textbook. In that question number 10, I have written the question over here. The index number of food and clothing among the different groups of cost of living index number are 150 and 224.7 respectively. So friends, they have given us the index number of food and clothing directly. So first of all, in the group I will write food and clothing and I will write the index number here 150 and 224.7 directly we can write. Now the price of fuel has increased by 220%. So friends, I am showing here the necessary workings for fuel. They have said that the price of fuel has increased by 220%. So suppose the earlier the price were 100. The price is increased by, increased means you have to add, increased by 220%. 220% of what? Whatever the base year price, that was 100 and it's 220%. So 100 plus 220% of 100 will be 220 only. So the price will be 320. So for fuel I will write 320. Now in the next information they have said that the expense on rent has increased from rupees 4,000 to 6,000. So again I will show the calculation over here about rent. So friends, the rent has increased for 4,000 to 6,000, means this was the earlier price, we can take it as P0, and this is the latest price, we can take it as P1. So as you know, we are finding index number. So for index number we will do P1 upon P0 multiplied by 100. So 6,000 divided by 4,000 into 100, we will get 150. So for rent the index number is 150. Now and miscellaneous expenses increased by 1.75 times. So again I am showing here calculation for miscellaneous. We can assume the earlier price were 100, they have increased by 1.75 times, but of what? Of the base year price only, means it has been increased by 1.75 times of the base year price. So the base year price earlier it was 100 and it has increased by 1.75 times, means it will be 275. So miscellaneous will be 275. So friend, here I have found all the index number. Now what about the weight? They have said that if the expenditure for the first four groups, friends, first four groups means food, cloth, fuel and rent, these are our first four groups. They have given in the percentage are 40%, 18%, 12% and 20%. So just write down here 40, 18, 12 and 20 respectively. Find the cost of living index number for the year 2015 and interpret it. So friends, here for the miscellaneous they have not given any information, but we can understand that the importance given to us are in the percentage. So as we know, the total percentage are always 100. Total percentage is always 100. So when I will make the summation or total of W, I will have 100 because all the data of weight is given in the percentage. So what will I do? I will subtract all these 4 from 100. Then I will get the importance or weight for miscellaneous. So the sum of 40 plus 18 plus 12 plus 20 is 90. So 100 minus 90 will be 10. And you know the rest of the calculation, I have to just multiply I and W. I will make the summation of sigma IW and put the value. So friends, you can see I have made the multiplication of IW, I have made the total also, and I have put the value of sigma IW and sigma W and got the cost of living index number 196.35. Now for interpretation, you have to remember this line: the expenditure of current year 2015 has increased by, just write down the index number you have found and subtract 100 from that. So you will get 96.35% compared to the base year. Friends, now I am giving you some important formulas. Those you have to keep in mind because oftenly they are asked in the exam or the sums related to them asked in exam. The first formula is for real wage. The formula is wages upon cost of living index number multiplied by 100. So friends, this is the main formula, but from this formula 2 more formula we can compute. Like suppose in exam they give you wages and cost of living index number, so easily you can find the real wage. But suppose they give you cost of living index number and real wage and they ask you to find the wages, so you have to know the formula of wages. Or you can make this formula by this main formula. Suppose I want wages, then cost of living index number is in denominator. When it will go to that side, it will be in the relation of multiplication. So real wage multiplied by cost of living index number divided by 100 means wages. Or in other way, if they give you real wage and wages and ask cost of living index number, then also you can find cost of living index number will go that side and real wage will come in the denominator, means wages upon real wage multiplied by 100. So keep this in mind and note it down. Now the second important formula is rate of inflation. This is very easy formula, friend. You have to remember a wholesale price index number of current year minus wholesale price index number of preceding year divided by wholesale price index number of preceding year multiplied by 100. This is very simple calculation, but if you don't know the formula you cannot calculate it. So keep this in mind. And one more important formula, it has been asked in the board exam for 1 mark in section B, purchasing power of money. Suppose they give you cost of living index number and ask you the purchasing power of money. So you have to know the formula 1 upon cost of living index number multiplied by 100, or you can write it in this way also, 100 divided by cost of living index number. In both the way you will get the same answer. So friends, we stop here today. In the next video we will solve some more important illustrations and short sums. Till then, keep study and stay at home. Goodbye.